ride a broom. See if it's a myth busted. 3, 2, 1. Ready? Myth busted. You cannot fly on a broom. Let's go to the next myth to see if it's a bust. The next movie myth we will bust is that can Superman actually do fly with his special Superman power? So we're going to be testing this on the bed because this is probably the only safest way to do it. So, 3, 2, 1. Let's see if this is a myth or is it a buff. 3, 2, 1. No, it's a bust. I thought that one was actually going to work this time. But we have to see if Spider-Man can actually climb walls. Ready for the next myth? Is to see if Spider-Man can actually climb walls. Okay, ready? 3, 2. So slippery. Let's try one more time. No, it's a bust. But if we did have a sucking up machine, I could climb the wall. Well, that was a bust. Sadly. Let's see if the next one would have been a myth or a bust. The movie myth we're going to be testing is to see if this pair of socks can actually fly. Ready? 2, 1. Guardian of News. Try again. Guardian. It worked. Actually, no, it didn't. It was a bust. Movie myth was even cooler than the other ones, I reckon. And are we ready for the other movie myths? Next movie myth, we'll be testing something amazing. All right, let's get to another movie myth. But yes, that was a bust. Movie myth is the sword and the stone. Let's see if I can pull this out. See if the myth is true. Can't pull it out. Yes. Here we go. The myth is true. The myth is true. But this one wasn't in concrete, so that would have been a bust if the sword was in concrete. But it's true. This myth is true. You can pull the sword out of the stone. The myth is the sword and the stone. Let's see if I can pull this out. See if the myth is true. Can't pull it out. Yes. There we go. The myth is true. The myth is true. But this one wasn't in concrete, so that would have been a bust if the sword was in concrete. But it's true. This myth is true. You can pull the sword out of the stone. See that move in John Wick? Now, this is the other myth. Can you get over to there by using parkour? But we're going to test that out. Myth confirmed. You can jump over a bed, and because we didn't have a car here, you actually can slide over a car. This myth is to see if you can use the force on these socks. Okay, I'm ready. 3, 2, 1. Myth busted. You cannot use the force from Star Wars to grab these socks. Myth busted. Before the video keeps continuing, I want to tell you about my charity, Team Give Water. Team Give Water is collaborating with Give Water for Africa. And we have officially raised $240. I want to thank you, and I'm very, very grateful for you. Let's make this quick so then we can get back to the video. But please donate to support the cause to give fresh water to Africans in need. Please do it, and you're really saving a life. Let's get back to the video. What are me missing out? myth that we are going to be doing is the Willy Wonka movie myth, which is he dunked his head underwater. If you saw him in that Willy Wonka movie, so we're going to see if that's true. Okay, I'm going to need to take my glasses off for this moment. 3, 2, 1. Okay, that myth was true. Yeah. Oh, that myth was true. Good, we won't need to do that one again. So it's true. If you do put your head underwater, you will go back up. If you watch Pinocchio, you'll know this myth. Pinocchio's nose can grow if he lies. Now we're going to be testing this on myself. Okay. Alright, we're going to test this. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Where do I live? I live in the Arctic. Oh my god, my nose is actually getting bigger. Well, it is a saying, but I think this will have to be a bust, since my nose is not growing, but that was a good movie myth. And I think that your nose might be growing right now. Alright, let's get on to the next movie myth. The myth is from The Lion King. Here we go. I'm the king of the... Alright. Because remember that part when Scar was trying to get Simba, right? So, we're going to see if that is a myth or is a bust. Can you actually fall off the cliff? Alright. First up, we're going to do the standing up one. Right. It's like I'm the king of the jungle. Alright. Next one. Alright. Yeah, I could hit my head on that one. Ready? 3. 2. Alright. Let's see if you can actually fall off the cliff. Alright. You gotta make it realistic. So that was... Yep. Oh, okay. That was true. You can fall off the cliff. But that other one was even crazier. Oh, that was a good one. Another myth that you can actually do, you can subscribe. Try and break that myth and make sure you subscribe to never miss out on a Scientist Harlan video. Now, we have to keep telling you about Team Water. Yes, Team Water is a huge charity. And you should donate to it if you do support the cause and join, because we want to give Africans 20 years of fresh water, or 10 years of fresh water. And they have already built 240 wells. I know that's crazy, but they have built 240 wells. How much we raise, the wells will go up, and Africans will be getting fresh water for decades. So help out, and yeah. But there's another huge myth that you can do, is to subscribe. Smash that subscribe button and never miss out on a video. Thank you for watching the myth busting video. Remember to subscribe for such short videos. Please smash that subscribe button. But first, we have to shout out some people. First shout out goes to Joseph Alexis. Thank you for having your post notifications and your subscribe to Scientist Harlan. Next shout out goes to LB. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for having your notification bell on so then you'll never miss a video. Next subscriber shout out goes to, drum roll please, for subscribing. Thank you for having your post notification bell on so that you never miss a Science with Harlan video. Next shout out goes to who's the next shout out? Next shout out goes to Grayson Sport Fishing. Thank you for being subscribed to my channel with your post notifications on, and thank you all for watching this amazing video. And remember to subscribe and enjoy the videos, and I'll see you guys in the next amazing fantasy video. Yes, support Team Give Water. Trying to donate $240. Goodbye.